All right, boys, this is a nice little villa we got here. So I'm going to tell you the one thing you need to know, the piece of advice to fix your dating life. And it's the only thing you need to know. And that's this. You need to go out consistently. Damn, bro, like, I know you know this, but almost nobody goes out consistently. Because guess what? 80% of the time, you're really not going to feel like going out. You should, hey, what up, what up? It's lit. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Wow. In order to have success with women, you have to go out consistently. So you need to be a fucking man. So I have a challenge for you, and I'm going to make this easy for you. So right now, you're watching this video. I don't know when you hit this video. I don't know what month it is, but I'm going to give you a challenge. In 6 months, I want you to do at least 1,000 approaches in 6 months. So 1,000 approaches in 6 months is roughly 5 approaches per day. But you're gonna have days where you don't do approaches, and you're gonna have days where you do 20 or 30 approaches and you hit it hard. You just said something. Truthfully, if you could just do 100 approaches in a day, all of your dating problems would be solved in one day. You could literally fix it in one day. That's what I actually run up in boot camps. We just did a boot camp last week. How many approaches do you think you did? Fucking, who knows? At least 300, 400, maybe even 500. So he pulled 4 times. And he did around 300 to 400 to maybe 500 approaches. I did about the same. I do about, on average, 1,000 approaches per month. I'm gonna let you do this in 6 months, around 5 per day. And you gotta hold yourself accountable to it. You're gonna miss days. You're gonna have days where you're sick. You're gonna have days or weeks where you don't go out. But you're gonna have to make up for it and make sure you're getting your reps in. It is 100% doable. Bro, you could literally do 1,000 approaches in a week if you really put your mind to it. But you don't need to do that much in a week. That's a bit obsessive. But I'm telling you right now, if you can just do 1,000 approaches, you're gonna have how many rejections? Tons. I hope you get tons of rejections. You're gonna have how many awkward interactions? You're gonna have tons of awkward interactions. How many numbers, flaky numbers are you gonna get? Tons of flaky numbers. How many dates are you gonna go on that you fumble? Tons. But then how many women are you gonna go out with that you actually make out with, you get intimate with, maybe you even pull her home and have sex consensually, you know, both of you guys want that? And how many cool experiences are you gonna have in your fucking life when you do 1,000 approaches? So that's my mission to you. In 6 months, you gotta do 1,000 approaches. This is cool as shit. This is honestly the coolest Airbnb I've been in. It was only 80 bucks. What happened? I don't know. I'm king of the world! Let's go! I'm king of the world! If you're struggling with your dating life, stop worrying about techniques, stop worrying about anything. Just monotonously, just become a robot, become an approach robot, and just make sure you get 1,000 reps. Now, what do I count as a rep? Literally anything. Literally, good morning. Literally, you don't even have to try to stop her. Just say a compliment or good morning or anything. The point is, you want to start to warm up and build small wins and get some momentum with approaching. You're not going to be good right away. This is going to be very hard for you right away. Even for me, if I stop approaching for a week, I just say, okay, the next 5 approaches don't even count. I'm just going to get out of my house and just say hi to 5 people. And then through the process of doing that, you start to open up. But, for example, this is a good example. I didn't know what to film today. Enrique, you saw me. I was at the coffee shop. I was overthinking. I was like, what the fuck do I film today? I'm going through my notes. I can't find anything good. So, do you know how I figured out what to film today? I just put my camera in my face and I just started talking. And like, okay, what's one thing I've been really good at recently? You know what I've been really good at? I've been really consistent. I don't miss a week. I've been out 5 nights a week for the last 2 months. Consistently. I haven't missed a single week, a single day. I've been out, no days missed. And how many times have I pulled? Like 4, 5, or 6. And how many dates have I gone on? Not that many, because I don't go on dates. And how many fumbles have I had? Way too many to count. And how many people have I met? Thousands. It's been a crazy ride. And I want you to join in on the fun. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys up. I'm gonna soak up the sun here. Enjoy the vibes. Yeah, good shit. Nice. God damn.
Yes, sir.
And I got a fucking helmet now.
So you you from?
I'm from the U.S.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
I'm from here.
You gonna come with us? Are we allowed to pet you? Are you gonna bite me if I?
A big tongue.
Oh,
Look.
that's crazy work. That's perfect timing, huh?
Yeah, perfect timing. I
Just arrived.
saw it out.
Jeez.
Saw it coming.
Saw it coming, huh?
Yeah.
The villas in Ubud are insane.
Yeah.
Like the views and everything, it's so different. Like Canggu, you can get something like okay. Oh, be careful.
Gotta earn money.
Actually, a deeper topic I want to talk about, a real topic, is why you might feel lost, depressed, and have negative thoughts that you can't control, and why finding a direction or a purpose or an angle to go about will fix that problem immediately. Come on over here, Enrique. I'm gonna shadow box these fools. Look at this. We're on a beautiful nature hike. It's very beautiful. We've got all the natures.
Oh shit.
Wow, Mike Tyson. Best fighter on the planet. Best fighter ever to live. Yeah, so I woke up the other day and I was, for some reason, having a depressed day. It was actually an off day. I was one of my recovery days and I didn't have anything planned. I just woke up and I kind of felt melancholy. I felt a little bit like, I just feel sad for no reason. Don't know why. Not sure what's going on. I went to the beach. I pulled out my camera. I started filming a video. And through the process of filming a video, talking to people, approaching, talking to my friends, getting cinematic shots, exploring, I started to feel better and better. And within 30 minutes, I felt amazing again. I felt great. The quote unquote depression went away. And what was the cure to my negative, depressing thoughts? It was just taking forward action. Just taking action, taking one step at a time forward, driving on my motorbike, going out into the beach, seeing beautiful views, talking to the camera, getting into a flow state, and getting out of my head. Whenever I see guys who don't have something like this to do, they don't have a purpose, they don't have a direction, they just sit around hoping that somehow they'll feel better about themselves, somehow they'll feel motivated or inspired or happy, they just want to feel happy. They're chasing the wrong thing. What they need to do is find something to work on. Because truthfully, I think as a man, you'd have to have something to work on. Enrique, have you read the book Outwitting the Devil? Okay, so there's a book written by Napoleon Hill. The main premise of this book was the idle mind, AKA the mind without anything to occupy it, just filled with distractions and no purpose. The idle mind is the devil's playground, meaning a mind that doesn't have something to work on or occupy or some higher purpose or something to do, just gets distracted by nonsensical things, pleasure, dopamine, partying, drugs, alcohol.
Like our society, it's like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just distractions. There's nothing else to do.
You're like focused on other people's life instead of being focused on your own fucking life.
Yeah, distract what you're feeling inside by looking at what's going on the outside world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone should be focused more on your own fucking life.
Yeah, in your own life or something bigger or just something, anything, but you have to give your brain something to do.
Yeah.
You have to, it's almost like if you had a German Shepherd dog and you kept it in the house all day. It would start chewing up the furniture and shit. It would just get bored. You gotta like give it a ball and start throwing it all day.
Yeah.
Take it to the beach, let it run itself out. Very similar, your mind is very similar to that like overactive German Shepherd. And so what we do is, a lot of guys, is they just feel this anxiety and they think something's wrong with them. So nothing wrong with you, bro. You have a very powerful mind. That's why you have anxiety. You need to do something with that power. You need to go take the metaphorical ball and throw it so you can chase it. It could be anything, it could be travel. But once that gets old, it could be starting a business. And you gotta find something to do. We're with our new friend here. Beautiful views, lots of fun. But here's where people go wrong with what I just said. Some guys do, is they do obsess over a purpose or a business idea, but then they become obsessed. Have you ever met someone who all he can do is work, he does nothing else? I've been very guilty of that myself. Kind of doing it now.
You need to be obsessed with something.
But you have to be obsessed to get better at it. That's the problem. There are cycles. There's periods, my friend was telling me about this. He said there's periods of expansion and growth and creativity, reflection, which is thinking, recalibrating, and getting clarity, and then recovery, which is enjoying, socializing, and resetting. What happens is when someone is stuck in one of these phases and he doesn't get into the next phase, this is where he messes up. So if he's stuck in recovery, stuck in enjoying, trying to enjoy life, and he's not growing at all, that's bad. If he's stuck in reflecting, and he's just stuck in overthinking, he should just be taking action. That's also bad. If he's stuck in execution, which is building, progressing, and doing, that's when you burn out, you get too much stress and anxiety. You start making the wrong decisions, and then you can't enjoy life anymore. You become kind of lame. Life is about going throughout these 3 cycles: execution, reflection, and recovery, and learning how to become balanced in all 3. I would say right now I'm in like a bit of a execution phase in my life. And then after the summer, after my boot camps, I'll be in more of like a reflection / recovery phase where I get to slow down, take time to myself. And, that's right. All right, boys, so we're gonna continue the adventure here. We only have an hour before the whole thing starts, so we gotta run. Then I'll finish off the video, final thoughts at home. Let's go. One little point I wanted to make, and that's this. You don't want to make women the center point of your life either. So this is actually something that I have to balance whenever I'm going out a lot. I'm always talking to women. It's part of my job. I realize one of the most unfulfilling things you could possibly do is only chase women. I think interacting with women for the joy of doing it and incorporating them into your life, like you bring them into your life, you're the center point of your life. Your life is more important. What your goals are, you growing as a man, not chasing them and making them the center point of your life. And how do I get them? It's like, how do I live my life and bring them into it? And I think that makes life better. But they're just adding to your life, not the other way around. You're not chasing them. And I've noticed that if you make them the center point of your life, it's just this roller coaster. And then you're basically giving them all the power in the world. Like, if she likes me, I'm happy. If she doesn't like me, I'm not happy. Compared to if you're living your life, you're on your grind, and you're interacting with the world around you. You're approaching guys, you're approaching girls, you're bringing people into your life, but you have these strict boundaries around what you want in life and what you're doing. That's way more powerful. That's pretty much it for today's video. I hope this helps you find a path and helps you get out of your head. If you're feeling in your head, just do something. It could be anything. Does not matter. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and love. Brother.